Okay. Let's see. Test, test. We are live. We are live. All right, we're good. We're good. Let me just close this all out. Damn. Okay, let's start up. So, weekly fair value gap. We tapped it in, and then we're holding up. We're about to basically push the next all-time high. NQ is much closer than ES, of course. We might be even hit it today. So that's something we're looking at. Fair value gap daily. We close under, basically just blitz through it. Very, very bullish. 4 hour holding perfectly. And then we could even consider this as a breaker, honestly. This is like a pretty solid drawing of a breaker. So once this candle closed, 500, there's retap at 350, 300. This is basically what we longed yesterday. So surprisingly, not surprisingly, but very easy that was gonna work. All right, just posted that we're online. I could also create the same thing on ES. Breaker here, visibility. Yep. Yeah, basically the next buy side we have is just all-time highs. 782s. Really not that far away from it. Like, if you think about it, we'll get there probably by PM session if we have enough volume. Not much of a retrace here. We got a decent one, but then eating back up. This 1 PM candle has been just moving from the start. So probably not going to be buying the highs, all them highs, overnight highs even. I'm not a big fan of that. We might be trying to do something similar like yesterday. Yesterday we tried to wait for the long, but then we saw a short opportunity. We took that short and then tried to flip long, missed. Got it bad long. Second long worked beautifully. Good morning, everyone. Or good afternoon. Gonna connect everything up. Lucid Live is also ready. That's actually big. Let me make sure I have my Lucid up. Wait, how many Lucid Live I do? I only have 4 Lucid Live? The hell? They should be moving me with 5. I'm missing one. Oh, one is pending. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, I don't want to trade this until they're all matched up. You know we stall here once I start the stream. We'll see. This is just gonna be like a repeat of yesterday. What I want to say was yesterday, we had PM here, basically kind of Iran news pushing us, which is good, but there was no good long opportunity. We only were able to figure out a good short and then try to play this long. This one held a little bit, but it failed. So we waited for the next long opportunity. This one in the 300, it worked out. Turns out we just blitzed from there. So I would imagine we're gonna try to do the same thing, just keep on, like, let's say going up, and then maybe you'll get a short setup. We'll try to find a good long again, and then it comes back up. Let's say 2 highs. Same kind of action as yesterday. I'm not gonna be buying the highs for sure though. You want to see lower prices? I do too, honestly. I think playing all-time highs after a run from Asia. Surprisingly, in London, we went all the way back down, but then just came back up. AM, so it's like, we're basically on top of overnight highs. Yesterday, we did the same thing. When we were trading above overnight highs, you could see the upside was limited. Very limited. So it gets dangerous. It gets dangerous. So just hold in this area. Tune in, guys. We're gonna find something. Above 700s. How well can we hold above 700s? Metals are just... I feel like metals has been mostly selling for the most part. Very bullish, man. Bullish on most time frames right now. The daily essentially flipped yesterday. The weekly, after taking this low out, we're gonna probably take out previous week highs. Maybe not this week, but for sure next week. So there's a lot of things initiating price to go higher. The only downside is, like, if you're not trading Asia or London, you don't really have an opportunity. AM, we did, I'll have to admit, we did get this nice dip at 10. So, like, that's your opportunity there. PM, we'll see. We might have to be buying the highs again. 200 likes for giveaways, guys. I'm gonna type that up. Are we fading this or long pullback? Long pullback if it makes sense. This is so high right now that like I don't even feel safe trying to long this. Shorting, there's no reason right now. That's also the other thing that we have to speak about. You need a setup to short. This is not a setup at all. Do you limit Desi's giveaways, his prizes, and half the size is half of yours? No, he does many more though. I just do one giveaway. He does like 3 or 4 per day. So he likes to split them up. And then he does the lucid cases too. I think probably daily we're gonna do lucid cases for him. We're just waiting for a new shipment. Explain why the 1152 IFG failed. Let me see. Is it like a bearish one? 52 on what, ES? Why do I not see anything? Oh, here. You're talking about this long here on this closure? I think. You're just buying the highs, honestly. Like we got a good sweep, but like you're looking at zooming out, like this is overnight high just because we have one version, and you just buy the top. It might keep on going, or it might just keep on consolidating. You're gonna need a more proper retrace. Like if we get a proper retrace, if this is like actually a decent retrace down, try the inversion there and see what happens. Let's see. You close above here. Then you get the long setup. That is more effective than seeing the first one that we made a high on turn. Balance in the 15-minute. This is still good here. 15-minute OB still works. Just be careful on trying to buy the highs. You see a one low time frame hit. It is bullish bias, but you're buying the top still. So don't be shocked when we get like a retrace like that. Imagine you long like up here and you're like, we're about to break out, and then it does that. Just let it play out. Just wait for better price action. For me, if I'm bullish, I still want a pullback before I think about taking a good longs. This one I'm not sure about. This might be just like a new spike. Maybe a tweet. Did someone tweet something? Oh, see? Classic. Iran foreign ministry spokesman, we cannot necessarily say that we have reached a point where an agreement is closed. This is so ambiguous. I hate this is what like has been happening for the last like 6 weeks. It's like Trump would say something like agreement's close, and then these guys are like nowhere close, or we're in talks, and just someone be upfront with it. Just be careful anyways. It's not bullish news though. I think that's more confirming that the agreement being close is shutting that down. But just reminder, like that was confirmation that the agreement is not actually close. We had that news yesterday and we ran up like 400 points. And then we have like something saying like, you know, it might not be close yet or something like that. We just dropped like 50 points, so that's minor. Minor. There's a few things to talk about, guys. The main hot topic right now. Have you guys seen Apex new live program? That's a new hot topic right now. Because that is a load of crap right now. Like, leave your feedback. I'm reading through them. This is perfect for if Apex actually wants to step up and respond to all these people. This is like 71 comments already in the matter of like, what, 2 hours? 3 hours? This is, if this amount of people are this heated with this, you know, write this down. Let them hear it, because I would not let this slide. This is like a standing ground for all traders, all prop traders essentially. They fix it or they might end up like ETF, just dying off. $20 accounts into one live with 3K drawdown is wild. It's more than wild. It's just like they just nuked everything. Imagine 20 accounts, you get live with one account. One account doesn't matter. It's about how much you're transition. So some people are confused, like, oh, what Lucid Live or whatever another firm has one account. That doesn't matter. It's how much you get transferred. 20 accounts, you get transferred with 3,000. Many other firms, you get 5 max funded, you get transferred with 5 drawdown accounts. So like 4.5K per account, 22.5 total versus 3K live from Apex. It makes you think, like, what happened to Apex for them to do this? I need to know. One account with 3K drawdown. You can read about it in my X. I just posted it. This is confirmed too. Like, they posted a whole webinar, and people compiled all the notes for it. Taking this low out, like realistically, if we don't push higher, I would want this to go lower first and then see if we can flip longs. This might be better where I don't have to think about the short and I can just focus on the longs. I think most people were thinking like, the issue in total was like, you get moved live with Apex, how much is transition? I think the ground would be like, you know, just your drawdown. Let's say 2K per account, be 40K total. What about the rest of the profits? What if you have like 10K per account? You may get forfeited, but this is even worse than that. You just get 3K, everything else is locked up. Probably for eternity. Are you still happy with your move to PR? I think so. I think everything has been pretty good for me right now. Getting used to the environment and everything. It's a good move. I think Lanto liked the move, but then he really missed home. He likes being able to see his friends, see his family, so like he's regretting it now. Yeah. It hit hard when he visited home. Apex says it gives reserve balance as bonus per payout. Like you can break down the math. I think someone said like, someone was breaking down like just like very simple math. I need to find it. But yeah, not even Apex affiliate can really say anything about this. It's just disgusting. Wait for the long, guys. Wait for the long. We can talk about whatever you guys want until the price action can show something better. Yeah, so if you have 400K in profits in Sim, you need to take $3,000 starting balance to $2 million to unlock that. So you need to make 5 times that much. I guess you could do the math the same way. Like if you have like, let's say 100K, to get the other 97,000, you need to make like 500,000. Oh my goodness, bumper. That sounds like an agreement just got reached. Wait for that pop-up on the top bottom right, guys. Let's see if anyone tried to long this inversion. I feel like that's so stupid, but you know, go for it. Buy every dip has kind of worked, but I want to be more careful. That's overnight high too on that spike. Iran foreign ministry spokesperson, difference between Iran and the United States are big and significant. That was the financial juice that just released just now. I'm not sure how that comment, I'm not sure how this comment was able to spike this. This is like a negative comment. Differences between the two countries are big and significant. Boom, let's get a 30, 40 point spike there. What happened to the Tradecopia? We had to pause it. We were gonna reintroduce it later, but it's in the marketplace right now. I think we announced it like back in February. Dude, market just wants to pump just to pump. Apple was like going blitz. Like Apple, by the way, is just pushing all-time highs. We broke all-time highs previously at 287, and we've just been grinding up cleanly since then. Let me see what I have on my watch list. Oh, is gold? Yeah, oil's dumping too. All-time high is like minutes away now. They had to reach an agreement on the nukes. Okay, that makes... If this is confirmed, though, what's the source here? Sky News? I think the nukes has been the biggest difference. Would have liked to retrace first, but market is doing what market wants to do, sadly. Anyway, yeah. All-time highs. We're one large candle away from taking all-time highs, guys. Think about that. One more spike is all it takes. These are some violent candles. You wouldn't long up here, Zion. I feel like if anyone's trying to chase this long, you like being like anxious. You like the thrill of it. You're like a D1 gambler, because it could keep on pushing up, or it could just reverse that easily. Iran's delivery of uranium has been linked to the lifting of sanctioning, and this would be gradual. Sky News. How credible are these guys? All these news sources are just so iffy, guys. The Sky News. It's all just so fake, man. It makes me want to sell the news the moment it starts turning. Because this is like very positive news, but the moment it just confirms it's false, we're going to just get a nice retrace back down. Already got contradicting headlines. Did we just get another one that contradicted it? I'm actually getting tired of seeing this, because like you really can't trade freely without seeing these spikes. Like, imagine your strategy is like, all right, this is the most golden A+ setup, and then we just get a nuke candle from like a false news headline, just flips back up. Tough. Oh, that is contradicting. Literally 2 minutes apart, Sky News saying delivery of uranium has now been linked to the lifting of sanctions, right? And then the spokesperson just says details with the nuclear issues are not being discussed at all at this stage. Two minutes apart. That's disgusting. We're just gonna have to let that clear up first. Here's that turn. Like, my body is itching me to just try to find for that short, but it just has not been that good lately. Like, yesterday we shorted good off of pure setup, but I don't like the idea of trying to trade live in front of you guys and chasing like a counter trade when these news could just, it could not be me being wrong, but just the headlines just change everything. Where is the area for longs? You don't have much to work with. The next strong area of interest, I want to say, would be just this holding here. So the market can bring price through these lows and then start flipping back up. We can try to long on this, you know, trend move back up. So I need to see this clear the previous low first and then confirm it flip. It makes a healthy long setup with good structure. At this point, this is just pure headline moves. It is right to have nothing in your mind at this moment. Unless you want to chase. Still pushing. Hang tight, guys. Do you look at silver? I can. Wow. Equal lows. Equal AM lows on gold. I think silver metals in general has been just downtrending for the most part. It's getting hard to hold back up. I do think it's going to be more bullish. Most likely on the next downturn, we'll get to like low 70s and be able to buy back up. That has always been where it likes to hold this 70 area lately. It's been great support. So that's probably my next area of interest if you were trading metals. But trading right now, it's tough. It's still downtrend. I'm like more of a close to a bullish actor here. If we spike this high and then start turning back down, probably just lean with the short bias is my bet if you're trading silver. I should be trying and trade metals again on some props that allows it. My chart looks like a flashlight. How's it? What's that mean? What's this indicator? It's called ICT kill zones and pivots. This is my time for it. It might be different from yours. I like to start London 2. London is usually 2 to 5. I just extend it to 9:30 and 9:30 a.m. beyond to 1 p.m. Just try to keep it like consistent, I guess. What's the other indicator you have with the lines? It's all pinned in the SPF Discord. I think it's like the trade chat, the prop chat. You'll see every indicator I have. We're just gonna keep on going. What's this indicator? What's this indicator? It's, if you're talking about the lines, it's most likely like when, like, yeah, these, right? New York opening price, midnight opening price, 8:30, stuff like that. So I can see 9:30 open exactly at 580. And since then we were like 200 points higher from New York Open. You can see it coming down. Yeah, I want to see that too. There's no trade structure at these highs. Buy the highs if you guys like though. Thoughts on the Trade Value Cup? Oh, you know what? Let's pull that up. I feel like I don't keep up with it until probably next week. Next week is when you could actually the round 2 starts, and then I actually can trade because I can't participate in the round 1. They already gave me the outlaw, which is, you know, I'm not complaining. That's actually very cool. So we'll see. I want to trade it live, ideally, but don't expect me to win every single time. I feel like that's like gonna be difficult, and I'm gonna give my full focus on it at least for that week, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. Wait, where do I see the leaderboards? I'm trying to do it. Frick. Oh, leaderboard. Alright, there it is. Let's see. While we're waiting. Top person is 37,000. What do you need to be top 1,000, guys? Rank top 1,000. I can't even see this. Oh, there it is. You need to be, right now, for the 999 spot, you need a 12.6K. Basically 12.7. End of day today, right? So this is like do or die. To be safe, you probably need like 15K. Or maybe even like at least 14, I would say. Some people are going to blow up from this. Anyone with above like 15 should not be considered right now. if PW wins, it's going to be so embarrassing for every other trader in the comp. In my honest opinion, I don't think it's going to be likely that Outlaw is going to win because the chances of that is like 2%. You have, or is it 2%? You have 1,000 traders and then you have 20 Outlaws. It's not very likely. Even if like, you know, you could do very good and pass a lot of them, but like you need to basically beat them like 10 days in a row, I think, before you win. Why should it go down? It's just going up. This low is going to be important, I think. If we can just smash this low and come back up, that'll be pretty good pullback. Very seamless. Do you guys like shorts here, though? I don't like always thinking about the idea, but for some reason, guys, every time I start PM session, it's always at the high of the session. I start PM. It could be literally anywhere from 400, 500, 600, 700, 600. It chooses to be high 600s, 700s price action range. Please do something, chat. I need really good confirmation if I want to play the short, though. That's all I need. It might be this 5 minute here, and then just a 1 minute flip as well. Please don't tell me that I'm countering if we do get confirmation on a short setup, though. I can't take it. YNQ go down so we can buy it lower. You buy low, sell high. You don't buy, or I guess in this market you could just buy high, sell higher. You know what? This market, buy very high, sell all-time highs. It's been working like a freaking charm. few more minutes and we're gonna see a good flip. I want to see on ESU. I think ES has been a little bit more refined and clear when we're giving price moves. So if ES wants to be decisive with it, I'll also follow suit. Why are you not shorting? I'm waiting. I'm waiting to at least even think about short. And then for those who are saying like, why am I not longing? Because I don't like longing highs. I want to wait for probably drive lower first before thinking about longs. Iran news, uranium, yeah. I think we already saw it. We've been doing good all week though, honestly, so keep the ball rolling, guys. That'll be a blessing. Here's that close. A little bit more, a little bit more. Close, close. And we'll actually probably start looking at longs, guys. Or not long, shorts. Don't beat me up, though. I have no choice right now. Close. We have the 5-minute inversion. Okay, okay. We have something to work with now. Let's just look at the 1 minute. The moment we get a pop back up and fail, I'm gonna try to go for it. They're both moving the same right now, honestly, so I don't think it matters if for the NQES. If we start turning, I think NQ is gonna turn more just because that's how it's been moving. What I want to see now is just attempt for it to come back up, get back inside the 5-minute gap, fail, try the short, put our stop in, and then let it play out. That's what I want to do now. The GOAT, I don't think anyone's expecting to win 100%. What we're expecting is just to execute good. So, we do it live, see what happens. Here's that retrace, guys. If you want to jab in without for the flip first, this is what you're probably trying to aim at. Like, I want to say you need like 25, 30 point stop on this. Throw a starter if you like. This is good to me. I want to see where we can scale in though. Because it might be too early because we only got one flip and then that's it. Let's just see it tried to move higher and then fall back down. But yeah, if anything, just execute on your own. Not bad to do a starter here. I'll say that. If you want to throw one in for 90s. One starter is good. Your target is basically all the way down to the internal lows, which I think is pretty likely to hit. If we get a closure above the 5 minute again, basically above 700 with a closure on the 5, pretty much the setup's doomed, and then you could hopefully even get out for like 10 points. So at best, you're like risking 10 points to go for like a drive of what, 60 points. I think that's pretty good. Because even if like even I put my stop above here, like in the 720s, whatever it is, the moment we get a closure, let's say above 703s even, I don't think I like the trade anymore. So you could just kill that trade the moment it closes on the 5. So this is like, in reality, could be like a very simple 10 up to 15 depending on the closure time. And then your drawdown or your target is definitely PM lows for sure. I want to go for this low. Just so we're on the same page here, chat. It looks like it's coming back up right now. Just wait, see what happens. Five-minute flip though is good. This is the simple retrace. This is like already 20 points. That's almost 1-1 already. I'm still looking for lower. I didn't really feel that good about sizing on this. I want to wait for confirmation. We get this 1 minute flip though. So should we scale in? This close and retap was like, I think something should have been easy. 5 minute retap, 1 minute also confirmed to align with it. Pretty clean drive now. Just have 1 mini on this and this is going. Still, I think I'm still trying to add to this though. Let's look at the low time frame now. I think we're clear to keep on trying to short. My objective is close a short if we get a move back up to 700s. So let me see if I can add to this. This is like a PPR now, by the way. I'm gonna just change this real quick. This is potential ads right now. Same thing, like 720 short. You're going for obviously the lows, sell side lows. I think the second opportunity is coming if you feel good about that short still. Here it is. Same objective. This is the same exact setup now. If you enter to starter or if you enter on the retap, no matter what, we're all in the same alignment now, guys. Is do or die. I'll also just smack this too so you guys can see it. If it smacks, there we go. The stop loss should be 720, so yeah. We're going for these lows. All right, trade is set. Wait a minute. I should have TP'd out there. Dude, I was typing. Fuck, bro. We got a decent sell right there. It was like off. I didn't put any limits in. Fuck. What was that spike? I was literally typing it out. Damn it. Okay, let's see. I added in. I have 2 left. I saw my account up like 2K, even though I should be looking at price, but like that was like a flash. I'm like, let me get it out. If I get some out, I mean, not all of it, but let me get 2 out, hold 1. That happened so fast. My buy market went from literally 20 point up. That's disgusting. They ate that up so fast, chat. Still lower though. The 5 minutes should still be pointing for lower, but I get nervous with these headlines. That's probably like a headline move somewhere, I would imagine. And I'm nervous that we just get a reverse headline and come back up. Because the moment it spiked down and comes eating and holding is dangerous to me. We didn't even take this low, surprisingly. It held perfectly. Jeez. Come on. I need more firepower, guys. Send this to the shadow realm. Oil spiked up. Let me see. Yeah, we got like little spikes. Not much to really say. Lunch lows, yeah. I'm aiming for that too. It's the most reasonable pullback. Even if you're bullish, I think we could both agree that I'm not saying like we have to go under 600, but like take this low out, let it consolidate and come back up, let it run, do it. Maybe we'll even try to flip longs. Need to see this tear. Did anyone see any, was there financial juice? Nothing? No. Yeah, so whatever that spike was, I have no idea then. But somewhat have to question it though, just because it spiked like that. Where we go break even, I'm just still holding. I took one off already. I'm gonna hold off from any break even until we, I want to say, establish a good move. This was a good sell, but that was too early. I still think we go lower, but like it's still dangerous. I wouldn't want to do break even just because like if it comes back up, I still feel good about the short. But if you want to feel protected though, just go break even. Go break even like 690s, probably good protection enough. So far, it's still been holding. Don't get me wrong here. And now we're just simply building equal lows. Make it turn, make it turn. Do buyers just wants to show up though? Because I have no idea what happened for the sell, but they did not want price to go lower. They just start market buying. Even for me to like try to get out of my short or like, you know, take some partials out. I saw a price at like 650s. I pressed close. I got filled at 670s. This piece came back up. They were trying his best to like hold this too. Here's that retop. Beginning to ask myself if trading the PM before a long weekend is a good idea. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not sure if there's any good stats on like what happens on the weekends. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Death candle. I know what I need to do, guys. Hang on, let me cook. Was it black? Border, I need to do like black too, I think. I need to simulate it. If the market makers are watching my chat, they could see what I'm trying to tell them to do. So as long as I have this, right when the next candle opens, it should follow suit. Just need a little bit more time, guys. Be patient here. I need to make it a little bit smaller too, though. Okay, is that the same size? It's not even the same alignment, but yeah, let's do that. There we go. Don't question it. I already set it up. It's up to the price. It's up to the market to do it like this. I wonder if the 2 minute is better. 2 minute, we could actually see it. That's enough of time for it to sell. Any moment now, chat, we'll get a gigantic sell. I'm just early to it. I'm always early, thinking ahead. We'll have to wait. Oh, if I put up the 2-minute chart, guys, maybe it's shy with the 1 minute. The 1 minute is too much, or 3 minutes. 3 minutes might actually be it. We just need a good sell now. It's not the right way though. Oh, I'm like watching a few spikes right now in lower time frames, and there's not much to go by. Does NQ want to sell more than ES? Like, look at NQ right now. We're almost doing 3 consecutive down close candle. ES is like, let's try to hold this, guys. We have these lows. We need to hold the fort. Black bar is coming out, guys. It just takes time. You guys don't know. You guys don't know the markets like I do. Watch a 3 minute. Does that not look like the candle that we're about to print? I just push this lower, and then the next candle, go straight through it. Anytime now. What should we give out if this hits? We might need to do a giveaway after. Nah. No. What happened to the whatever happened in the Apex 2 million did with silver? This is like 4 months ago now. I'm talking about it probably 50 times. They terminated my account for breaking the MA rule because I'm trading a lot. So a lot of price swings hit. Like I could be down 30% in one large candle, and then the next thing I'll be up 50% after. Now they don't have the MA rule, and they released the craziest live program that you'll ever see. If you saw what I posted today. This is confirmed by Apex or from the webinar. You get a 3K drawdown limit. I see your strategy pin on Discord. Can you elaborate more on that or give a good link for learning? Not necessarily ICD. I have a video. It's like, maybe I have, it's a guide. That's like the best video that you'll ever should watch from me first before you could start like trading with me. Come on. Give me something to work with. You bastards. Brian, maxed out credit cards, no money, and just blew my accounts. NGMI. NGMI. What does that mean? I know what you said though, but never a good idea to go in debt to do props, because props, you kind of think of it like even though you have your own edge with it, they're set up in a way that like you're kind of playing like a casino. So like if you want to make money in a casino playing blackjacks, the odds are similar. Like, would you want to take out like a $10,000 loan and go to the casino and see, like, let's see if I can make more money out of it? But if you want to play the casino and count cards and have an edge, that's a different story. But still, no loans though. It'll just take some time. Oh, not gonna make. Okay, I see. I think that should be proven. I take any stats anywhere. Like, do you trade props? How much have you spent and how much have you earned? Majority of people are negative. It is not because like the prop firms are scamming you. It's because it's hard. It's hard to trade, and psychology and human emotions affect your trading. Just like it will affect you if you were going to casino and just keep on playing the slots or blackjacks. They're set up against you. You need to be able to, let's say, count cards. You need a strategy, or you're just going behind it. If you violate the rules to get those earnings, they have to pay them out. Only like a part of those earnings hit the MAE. Everything else is legit. So if they removed all trades that hit the MAE, like they'll still have like 1/5. I think it's already doomed to think Apex would do the right thing, though. You know, especially with how they handle the live program, you think Apex would do the right thing. No, no, no. How much of that? 2 million? None of it, by the way. It was basically $3 million balance. Probably $1 million of it was, or like a partial of the trades profits generated, and like 20% trades actually hit the MA rule. The others were clean. And then they also noted down like one singular hedge incident is because I was trading, I forget which one is which, but I was long on one metal, and then once it hit TP, I put like a break-even stop, and then I looked at a different metal and started shorting it. That was like less than 1% of profits, and they hit that violation too. So if they removed that, like, wow, we just hit 3 million. We just take out like $10,000. It's doomed. It's doomed to begin with. You open stream that looked like a real candle. I'm trying to manifest this to be the main candle. Can I get a candle like this? Unlike capital loss deduction limited to 3K, you can probably deduct the cost of props against your day job income in the US. Could you do that? Could you realistically deduct your prop expenses if you, let's say, work at McDonald's and deduct it off your earnings there? I don't know if that's like similar enough. Like you could deduct it off of prop income, but your day job, which could be like at McDonald's or whatever, I feel like a very gray area. I don't think you can do that. I'm not a lawyer though, but that sounds not correct. Income works though, but day job income, no. Unless your day job is prop trader. Investment income, that could be like an area that I'm like still iffy with. Maybe, but I don't know. Definitely not your regular job income for sure. My accountant says you can reduce your taxable income from prop expenses. It has to depend on what the income is. You're not going to be working at Starbucks and then you spend like a lot of money on props and fail, and just like, okay, I'm going to deduct my $5,000 fails from props with my monthly salary on Starbucks. But you know, I feel like every accountant is different. Like they could be more not fully understanding the prop industry. So what could be fully correct and what they could do, it could be different. I don't think even if you're like a low earner or like not doing millions and millions, they might not even look at you. They might just not even bat an eye. Each source is treated separately. I think that's the specific thing that you should be careful of. Like, you have income from a job, you have income from like capital gains, you have income from whatever else, prop firms. All incomes are not treated the same. If you have zero payouts for multiple years, IRS might come back to you and say, this is not a real business. This is a hobby loss. No, you gotta say, this is an investment, guys. It's that 3 years of no payouts was an investment for you to, like, you know, build up. I think if we're talking about like years of no payouts from prop firms, like let's say multiple years, 2 years, 3 years, I think that's the issue itself. Your issue is not about the IRS. Your issue is like, why can't you get a single payout to make a single income? That should be the number one concern right there. Think about it. You can have like 1 or 2 months without payouts, but like having multiple is crazy. Spam so many emails. My bank called me, worried about I was money laundering. You know, the one firm, or that's two firms that my credit card did not like. They thought it was suspicious. It was Apex, because I was buying like 100 evals at 9% off. They're like, why are you buying so many different transactions for like $16 each? So you buy 100 of them. It's only 1,600 guys for 100 evals, by the way. We're not spending a lot there. 90% off, trailing drawdown, tough account to even pass. They gave me a lot of issues with that. They're like, what is this for? Do you trust them? And then like many times my credit card is on hold. The other one, maybe you guys could relate to. It's not a firm with many accounts. It was Funded Next. I think maybe because they are in the UAE or something, or whatever base. I try to buy like 1 account, 2 accounts. The third one is like fraud charge. That never happened with me for Tradeify, Lucid, Take Profit, anywhere. Like within the first fingered accounts, like 2, 3 accounts, I already got like fraud calls. So I'm not sure what that is about. It's just Apex and Funded Next. No other firm has given me trouble with my credit card, even if I bought like 20 accounts. Funded resets on TPT and Alpha that cost 700 to 1,000 each. That alone, if you want to do funded resets, don't do it. Don't even think about it. That's probably the number one revenue for prop firms. When people do funded resets, it just mounts up like 50K, 20K in expenses so quick. Because like per account is like $1,000. 5 accounts, you blow them off. That's 5,000 gone. You do that again, 10,000 total, 15,000. It's so fast. In the week, you could be down like 30,000 already. And you're like, how do you spend 30,000 in one prop firm? It's like, well, you blew up a few times with funded resets. I never in my life did one single funded reset. And I also say the same thing. You can check my TPT. It's a scam to me. TPT $1,500 reset when I could buy an eval for $200 and then spam resets, eval resets if I need to. I could literally get the same cost from a one TPT eval, $200, right? And it would be like 12 resets to pass. Same equivalent as like a funded reset. That's ludicrous. And that's how TPT makes money, because people don't want to do eval. They rather spend the funded resets and then they go in debt. And TPT just made a killing. I forgot who it was. Maybe it was like someone on Twitter. It was a creator. Maybe it was Damn Good Trading. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. I think he posted weeks ago that he spent he blew a ungodly amount of TPT resets, and people were fishing the comments, and he said it was like 30 resets in like a single day. So that was like 40K in a single day from TPT. That's like degen level that could easily happen to anyone. And they let you reset 3 times in one count. That is also against you. Like, that's literally in one day, that could be someone's monthly expense when they're trading like 8 different firms. Or that could be someone's yearly expense in a single day too if they just trade like one firm, I'd imagine. I drew this candle for so long, guys. I don't know, maybe the market's delayed. I was expecting it to just go, but maybe the next candle will hit it. You get cocky after getting 5-figure payouts. I would say don't let it get in your head. You do one payout, don't pat yourself in the back. Maybe you congratulate yourself, but like, job's not finished. You got one payout. Your goal should be like something grand, something massive. Like, just think of, oh, I need to make $1 million by the end of the year. One payout is like 2% of it. So I think that would keep you like not complacent. And keep your focus unlocked. That's what I did when I was trading prop firms a lot. I was like, my goal is to get $2 million payouts. I'll trade a lot of firms. One single payout is like nothing to me. I'm like, I need to get the second one. I need to get the third one. I need to get the uncapped. But yeah, if you got your first payout in a long time, just buy yourself Chipotle with extra guac. Give yourself one treat, and then you need to lock in now. What is it? 33. I'm gonna take one off. PM low's taken already. Watch this low here. I think we could sell lower. I'm not too confident on the buys now, just because we consolidated for so long. I think I'm pretty confident on getting the TP and just letting it trail. $618. They just call $618 is not bad. Yeah, I mean, like we could see it break a 600 even. Let me just get one more drive down. I'll take one off, and then we'll be good with like protect the stop somewhere. I'm posting on Discord, and for anyone who, if you are not able to tune in on the stream sometimes, or if you just want like notifications, I do post alerts on the Smart Prop from Discord. So we set the short setup already. Just in case, like, you could be, PM is like 2 hours. You might be like taking an errand or something. If you are not able to tune into the exact moment, I'll try to post alert, and then you can see it. This was a short setup. You can see price was like not even there yet, and then we came up, boom, took the short, and then here's the recap there. So break even or trailed. I would go with trail. This is more of an aggressive trail. I don't want to give back too much profits on this, so I'm gonna let it happen at 60s. My target would be break of 600 now. You guys want to check on the black candle? Oh, man. Wait. I know what it was. It was delayed. This is going to happen now. We're going to get to 610s, guys. I'm going to put it exactly matching this next candle. Come on. This is a black candle strategy. turn, don't turn. Let me have a big win one time. Let's see, 600 now. 15-minute on NQ. Yeah, I'm gonna mark this out. This is also good. The BBC candle strategy. That's crazy. It's trying to buy it up. Don't get me wrong. This is what I was initially wanting price action to do for a pullback. We take out this internal low. If we flip higher and we're able to, like, let's say, like, confirm a flip, then we could very well be looking at long after. But the bright side is we have no confirmation to even try the long right now, other than we got the sweep. We're waiting to see if it can hold. It went the other way, chat. No. The black candle screwed me. No. That was like a headline spike, man. Bro, no. That gave back like 30 points. Like $600 then. It's the blue candle, man. The blue balled me. It literally went the other way, chat. I think the market makers got confused. Shit. Whoever causes candle, I'm gonna type in finance juice, and if it's a news spike, I'm gonna not be happy. Nothing. Okay. Like I said, the idea could still be longs. That was like the original plan after the sweep. The most thing you want to see now is a closure, 5-minute structure especially. You most likely want to see this happen. We're already 20 minutes from market close, damn. What? I'm looking at Twitter. There's another firm that has the flex in the name. Let's see what it is. Introducing the new gold standard for flex accounts. 50K for 85. Does this show anything about the payout? A 4-day payout window. Payout window? What does that mean? Like, we're going back to Apex where you can only request in a certain month? Or is that 4 days to payout? 50% eval or 90% prop split. We're gonna likely add funded seat to SPF if you guys want to use them. I think next week we have them. Like we're getting all the data and guides for them. Dude, my P&L has been so wonky because I saw the spike initially and I tried to flatten for some, and then others, like, you know, TPT, I have a large account, so we're doing well with it. 1700, 1800. I'm basically doing 3 XIs from others. Not bad. But I saw TPT, I was up like above 2K. I was like probably almost 2.5. And then literally 1 second later, I got breaking stop, or not breaking, green stopped out from this this freaking blue candle here. It washed away like $700 in 1 second. Financial juice. Okay, so it was a financial juice news. Frick, man. Literally a trade got ruined because of a headline again. No final agreement exists yet. Work is ongoing to narrow the gap between Tehran and Washington. Iran official sources. Fudge. I felt like we were gonna dump if we didn't have that too. I wouldn't be too eager to short again though. You would have to really see more confirmation to play lower, but we had plenty of confirmation move down at least. For trade view, I'm still in the trade just to see what it looks like, but let's see. Unless you're in short, or yeah. It's not a buy yet. I'm watching this closely though. It could be a buy very, very soon though. I'll say that. Depending on where this 5 minute closes, if we close above this here, we'll get like more focus on not being a breaker, but chasing delivery. We get this internal sell side, down close candle, 2 cents support. With those news, it should have dumped. Let's see what's next, guys. I'm glad all this news back and forth is in profit and not buy break even on the stop. Yeah. Made money though, like TPT for the win again. I should have copy traded with my Lucid Live. This is my Lucid Live. I have only 4 accounts. I just hit up Lucid and they said one of them still pending. So I just like, okay, let's start off on 5 accounts. I'll wait another few days, maybe next week to get the 5th account and then I'll start trading them again. This is yeah, this is it. So this is all my fun is right now that we're cooking up. Besides top step. TFT we're doing good. We did 5K yesterday. We're up almost 2 today. I don't have any interest in withdrawing until I get like, I want to try to get above 10K first and then start trying to play. And now it dumps, guys. No 5-minute closure, that means, guess what? No longs. Why is it no longs? Because the 5-minute is still confirming for lower still. We took the low and we tried to do a sweep. We did a sweep already. We tried to do a flip, market structure shift. Closure was changing delivery. We did not get that. That means it's not something that you should long until we do get a closure up of 670. That would do a clear market structure shift, and then you can play for higher. Since we didn't get that, guess what? This low is likely to get drawn back to, and then we'll try to see if we can draw to 600. So that was our initial plan. I forget there's no trading Monday, right? What happens when you breach your EV account for which firm again? Lucid or? I just said so many firms, I have no idea which one we're talking about. Why is no trading on Monday? It's Memorial Day, I believe. Market closed very early. I don't know exact time, but you're likely not going to see much trading happening. Market closed at 1 p.m. Okay, that makes sense. Trump is starting to speak soon. Oh, market is cooked. Everybody. Everybody saying goodbye to the markets. Just get it. It's not really doing much. We're just chilling here now. I feel like the last hour might be interesting though, because we're at such a high area. It would be more interesting if we could leave a good wick and close back down. That would make things fun for Memorial Weekend when we come back. That's just me though. Trader H6 said, fuck America, UK on top. Realistically, you think UK is better than America? Come on. UK is like a third world country now. There ain't no Brits there anymore. UK's on top, just don't wear expensive watches. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Compton is a great place to live, just don't have money, don't have an expensive car, don't have anything to be stolen. They put people in prison in the UK for hurting words. I've seen that too. UK is just interesting about the priorities. That's something that we can all agree on, I feel like. They need their priority check. Can you imagine that country 100 years ago ruled half the world? France and the UK was out there, was up there, man. I'm not sure how France is doing right now in modern day. $100 later, imagine that. Imagine 20, what was it, 2126. Well, let's say just like 80 years later, 2100s. What could change? Just recently in the UK, a 19-year-old kid got stabbed 4 times. A cop showed up and arrested him for racial comments. Racist comment. He literally died in the cop car. That's just not anything. You know, like, that's very common in here too. Like, you could say it's propaganda or whatever, but like, when there's like real sources keep on pushing it, it gets worrisome. If you're living there, I wouldn't want to even live there. But realistically, guys, we took the short perfectly. We waited for this to flip. We shorted on the retap, and it's been mostly downside since. All right, we want to do a giveaway. I would do lucid cases. I would do lucid cases, but I'm out of it. I think we'll get a new shipment next week. On top of that, we would also add lucid cases to the marketplace. It's most likely going to have to be 900 points. I need to check this out again. We can't do 800. 800 is we're already paying more for that alone. So 800 would be not be in the picture. If I only go to lucid, right, I'm gonna do account sizes. Oh, all sizes. Okay. The lucid cases is basically you can get any count from the 25K Pro, 50K Pro, 100K Pro. I don't think 150K is in it. You can get the flex, and you can also get direct funded. All for grabs except the 150K. Basically, the smallest account you can get here is 950 on the 25K Pros. The smallest you can get for the flex would be 725. And then you have a chance to get a 975 worth. You can get a 1250 worth. You can get a pretty much 2300, 3300, and where's 100K? So it's most likely to be at least 900. I'm not sure if we need 950 or 925, something like that. Would you guys still want the lucid cases? Just a general opinion. Because I think we're going to sell them to whatever we get it at. We're going to get them at $90 or $95, something like that. $850 for the community. We're paying more for it already. We have to lean anywhere from 900 to 950. 725 is cool. 725 is like the worst thing you get is already 725. We're gonna be in debt if we do 850. Smart purse have no expiration. That's good. Because ideally later on, I want to be able to do like physical items. Like maybe you can buy a PC with it. You can buy computer parts. You can buy headphones, trading equipment. So it'll be like a more universal currency that is beyond prop firms. That's the gist of it. Maybe if a prop firm wants to like do like a broker, maybe you use points to load up money to that broker. That'll be also nice. Isn't it heavily weighted to 25Ks? I think there's a 30% chance to get a 25K Pro or 25K Flex. and then it's 50% to get the 50K. So alone, if you already do not get the Flex, you would make a profit if we do even 950. 950 would be kind of a Lucid Pro. 975 for the 50K Pro. So like, I think 950 would be fair. If we wanted to make it cheap, it'd be 900 or 925. So you have like so many different options. Like you have already a good chance to either hit one of these. It's a guaranteed account. So the worst thing you can get is a 25K Flex or a 25K Pro. Those are the bottom tier. But it just comes to go, like, if you don't have any fundeds, right, or any evals, you would open 5 Lucid cases. It could be a mixture of Lucid Pros and Flex, different account sizes. Would you guys be comfortable with that? For me, I'm not sure if I would like that as much. I'd be like, I want to copy trade, but there's different policies, different account sizes, different sizing. What I could do most likely would make it 900 for the first month, and then it'll be like 925, 950 after launch price. You want to spend any price on that? It's a fair take. I would only do it if I'm comfortable with trading different accounts. But it comes, I also talked to Lucid and other firms, like, what if we just do our smart case? Like Lucid doesn't mind if we copy their concept. You know, Lucid cases is a random account type, account size within Lucid. What if we did one for SPF? It'd be a smart case. Ironically, that's a name for it. Smart case, smart crate, smart box. Random account from any partners, any account size. And then I think with us, you'll be able to burn it. So if you don't want like a 25K account, you would just get the difference. If you got like a 700 point prize, but it costs 1,000, you just lose 300 points, I guess. Lucid is the new Apex. Funded Next is second. Funded Next is second? Do you like Funded Next that much? People, from what I can tell, are not the biggest fan of Funded Next. But oh, we are dumpy. This is like, I'm on a 3-minute count. That's why. I was gonna say, like, I see this candle just keeps on moving back and forth. But next is good for payouts. I think for me, maybe they're a bit too expensive for my liking. I think that's the only thing I can say. But with a deal, I always like Finex. With no deals, I'm like, sure, maybe not, maybe. Here's that dumpy candle. Here's a dumpy candle that I've been waiting for ages, guys. You have no idea. I bought the Lose It Flex account last night too. They fixed it and I was able to buy. I think I showed in stream that I couldn't buy anything. I think it was a cash issue for anyone wondering. So I have the Lose It Flex account now. Let me see. I don't even know anything about their policy though for this new plan. What's the consistency rule? Is it 40%? I bought the 50K, so 40%, 3 minis. How much do I need to do? 2,500, 40. I can only make $1,000 for first 2 days. Got it. Let's do it. I'm somewhat still liking shorts, but I also have the other feeling that we could easily buy this back up with the way it moves lately. Just wait for that confirmation, honestly. We got a really good pullback already. If it doesn't want to flip, don't chase it. It's that simple. When you start looking buys, you need to see a confirmation first. Don't try to time the bottom, especially when the bear setup has been just basically working every run. If you did break-even stops here, you were basically safe and you're able to hold it for lower. 600 was our main goal. I would imagine this closure could work though. We can try to come back up. This could be the setup. Yeah, maybe. Closure's needed. Couldn't find a long, so we did a short scalp and boom, like pretty much the name of the game this whole entire week. Can't long, let's just short. Oh, short work, nice. Brother did 15 minis on Q, just made a killing. End that shit on a good note too. Yeah, this is no closure. I'm gonna type out the alert. Basically, the recap is if you did break-even stops, you made it because we shorted at 690s. It hit our internal low target, and then immediately we were able to flip back up. Retrace, hit my green stop, and then now we sell. So break-even would have worked for those who were able to take it. Brian's gonna murk on the cup. Imagine if he was losing and Brett must pay even more. I hope I do good, but I'm not gonna be confident because there could be like a. Imagine I'm trading on stream and like I don't see one good setup, right? And then, you know, time's ticking. I'm like, fuck, I gotta just trade now. I think that's gonna happen. You only get one day, and I don't really trade AM. Maybe I had to trade overnight and just hope for the best to get like a buffer. Because if my matchup is like up like $5,000 and I don't see a single trade in PM, I'm cooked. I'll be like, you know what? I have to forfeit. There's no way I can catch up now. A plus setup is not always gonna hit too every day, so that's the thing. Like if it was like multi-week, different story. But if it's like a few days, you're not gonna prey on hitting the setup every single time. All right, let's just do the giveaway and just wrap this up. If we hit 200 likes, then we'll do DOS giveaways. One would just be one. We're at 204. 2 giveaway days, guys. Let's go. Next week, we're just gonna give you guys elusive cases, like I said, for the 200 prize, and you can open yourself. Because we'll have in the marketplace. Maybe I'll just give you guys a credit so you can just redeem it straight from the marketplace. That'd be most likely better. But giveaway, let's see. Let's do thumbs up. Thumbs up is better for fun. End the week on thumbs up. Very simple, just like this. I'll give you guys 2 minutes. We're gonna wrap this up after we're done with this. I was gonna copy the link. We're gonna start it in 3:13. Give you another full minute. Someone always starts a separate thumbs up. This should throw off people. It's the main one. Don't fall for the other one. Come on now. I think you guys know better. Okay, I'm gonna basically tell ChatGPT to just give me a number from 1 to 10, and then 1 to 14. We're gonna do it twice, and then I'm gonna select the winners. Let me see. I don't want to. Okay, I did it right. So I'm gonna click it now. 7. 7 would be here. 11, 14, 13, 12, 11. Mikey. Let me just put nope. And then we're going to go 3. Oh, it's already moving. Damn. 3 and 14. We're gonna give it to Simo. There we go. Congrats to those two. Mikey won. He's shocked. This is like an early Christmas gift. He's like, what? Question mark? He's flabbergasted, guys. He's like, there's no way I won. I've tried for years. This is my first time winning. Congrats. That's what we like to do. Morgan's dumping. Okay, pretty much another clean trade. We've been, guys, let's be real. Have we not been hitting bangers every single day this week? That's as real as it gets. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know what it is. I'm just thriving in somehow this price action. What are the odds? It was 250. So here's the odds. There are 250 participants, right? There's only 2 winners. So the odds are basically 2 out of 250, which is basically 1 out of 125, or 0.008%. So not even 1% yet. You're very close to 1%. But if you do it daily, you should be able to hit it in 3 months, guaranteed. Do you think that just by copy trade, you get 10 to 100K payout? You can, but like, I feel like copy trading is like a psychology thing too. If you're blindly copy trading what I took here, you did well, but what happens when I fail? Can you also fail and understand and like, you know, be able to take it, follow the process? That's a downside. When you copy trade someone blindly, maybe, let's say blindly in this case, what happens is you get the wins, great, but then the loss is just gonna be gigantic. So just don't blindly copy anyone. But if you want to learn from me, teach the man how to fish rather than just feeding from the fisher. That's the way we go. Anyways. Make sure you guys just keep on getting the rewards, get your payout bonus, go smart, team smart basically. Anything else, join the Discord. I'm gonna put the Discord link. If you need anything from us, the SPF team, if you need anything from me, wanna like ask me anything, I always have to give feedback. We're finally going up and down instead of up. Yeah. I think price action alone, I could still see this just doing like more closure up, but I feel like we take all-time highs and we just come back down and it's chopped around more. I don't know if it's gonna be up only anymore. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive weeks, one down close and then another green push afterwards. I would be shocked in a way if we just get more consecutive green streaks and gets to 31,000, 32,000. I am gonna close this out here. I'll see you guys Tuesday. No streams on Monday because of Memorial Day. See ya.